Don't forget to like and subscribe right now, or this scary fish will haunt you at night. The ocean's depths contain several places of little understanding by the human race. Humanity has only touched the surface of the treacherous ocean below. Thus, discoveries are continuously being uncovered. Discoveries in the realms of marine biology and archaeology continue to be made today, and they continue to make headlines when they are brought to the world's attention. But what if these findings just add to the existing mysteries? In this video, we'll take you all on a journey through the deepest of seas as we look at the top 10 most unbelievable things found in water. Number 10. Ghost Fleet, Chuuk Lagoon. Shipwrecks are among the most fascinating things you come across in the water. They convey a tale from another era, provide information about what happened and who was present while simply looking amazing. Chuuk Lagoon is located in the Pacific Ocean, north of New Guinea and east of the Philippines, in the Caroline Islands. Throughout World War II, the debris of countless Japanese ships and aircraft was recovered here. The debris of the Ghost Fleet was explored and the location started to be retrieved in a 1969 Jacques Cousteau video. However, bodies are claimed to have remained among the ships and planes, and the location is visible from above the water's surface. The wreckage of Japan's Imperial Fleet is a fantastic example of underwater discovery that is not only fascinating, but also educational and historically significant. Number 9. Britain's Atlantis, Doggerland. While the original Atlantis is still missing, a new Atlantis has been discovered deep beneath the North Sea. The name Doggerland refers to a massive continent that was submerged in the seas at least 8,500 years ago, according to researchers. The landform previously stretched from Scotland to Denmark and was home to mammoths. After Mesolithic humans colonized the area, it eventually flooded over thousands of years. Because of its huge size and likely human society of hunter-gatherers, it has been dubbed the true heartland of Europe by those who discovered it. Doggerland is especially interesting since it demonstrates that the islands that currently make up the United Kingdom were previously connected to the rest of Europe. Number 8. Ancient underwater city of Pavlopetri. This Neolithic port town, discovered in 1967 by Dr. Nick Fleming, is located off the southern coast of Greece. Archaeologists unearthed ancient pottery at the site, giving them the idea that the settlement of Pavlopetri sold products both within the city and by the sea. Pavlopetri, according to Fleming, in 2009, is thousands of years older than most of the previously identified ancient submerged ruins. The settlement is estimated to be 100 square meters in size, 1.1 million feet. Its distant position presumably protected it from human interference prior to its discovery. One of the most significant artifacts in this underwater metropolis is Neolithic pottery. It gave scholars a timetable to help them figure out how old these ancient ruins were. Pavlopetri was originally assumed to be from the Bronze Age. However, subsequent investigation revealed that the city is more than 1,000 years older than originally supposed. Number 7. Ruins of Atlit, Mediterranean Sea. No matter how many ancient towns are uncovered at the depths of the sea, they are always fascinating. In the Mediterranean Sea off of the coast of Israel, the remains of Atlit are 8 to 12 meters or 26 to 39 feet deep. The city, discovered in 1984, is thought to date from the Neolithic era and is one of the world's largest submerged civilizations. Atlit has yielded the remnants of buildings, water wells, humans, and animals, as well as thousands of years' worth of artifacts and strange structures. A ritual site made out of enormous stones arranged in a circle around what used to be a spring is regarded to be one of the most spectacular monuments. A stone well used for water supply, and subsequently as a dumping pit, were also discovered at Atlit. Due to the large number of remains found inside, in and around the city, 65 sets of human bones were discovered, some of which include the first documented cases of tuberculosis. There were also bones of wild and domesticated animals, implying that the inhabitants of Atlit hunted and bred animals for nourishment. Number 6. Underwater River Black Sea. There is a whole ecosystem with a running river and waterfalls at the bottom of the Black Sea. But how can a body of water flowing through another body of water work? It may appear perplexing, but it occurs because the water in the river is significantly saltier, and thus denser, than the surrounding Black Sea water. The river's high salinity causes it to flow quickly through the sea, forming riverbanks. The river's high flow of sediment also aids its passage through the Black Sea. As if it wasn't cool enough, the river's vast volume is expected to make it the world's 6th largest river. Finding this fascinating small ecosystem within the Black Sea, which eventually drains into the Atlantic Ocean, could be crucial to researchers' overall understanding of our oceans. This discovery could aid scientists in better understanding life beneath the sea and the various conditions that allow occurrences like this to occur on our planet. Number 5. Bimini Road, Bahamas. Bimini Road, an underwater path found in the 1930s, is one of the most popular tourist sites in the Bahamas. The origin of this maritime feature is uncertain, but many believe it to be a route leading to Atlantis' lost metropolis. Bimini Road, which is only 6 meters or 20 feet below the water's surface, is accessible to those brave enough to dive down and see the mystery formation for themselves. Bimini Road's possible origin stories have been included in Unexplained Mysteries, Unsolved Mysteries in the World, and other mystery shows. Number 4. Zhemchug Canyon, Bering Sea. If you liked the underwater river, you'll enjoy this underwater canyon even more. It is so massive that it can only be viewed from space in its entirety. Isn't it crazy? Zhemchug is the world's deepest underwater canyon, located in the Bering Sea. Zhemchug has a volume of 5,800 cubic kilometers, or 1,400 miles, and a depth of 2.6 kilometers or 1.6 miles, which is large enough to hold the Grand Canyon. This deep-sea site, as well as the diverse marine species found in the Bering Sea, can be explored by submarines. Because Zhemchug Canyon is so massive, the entire submerged canyon can only be viewed from above the Earth's curve. Number 3. The Great Blue Hole of Belize. The Great Blue Hole of Belize, with the name as interesting as this, should draw curious divers and adrenaline seekers. And it does. This natural sinkhole located off of the coast of Belize is the world's largest. It was made famous by Jacques Cousteau in 1971 and has since become a tourist destination. Visitors can go on guided diving tours in the Great Blue Hole, which was formed hundreds of thousands of years ago from a limestone cave during the last ice age. This magnificent natural structure in the Caribbean Sea is 300 meters or 980 feet across and 125 meters or 410 feet deep, making diving the entire depth quite a task. Number 2. Current movement of tectonic plates. The North American, and Eurasian tectonic plates have been moving more apart in recent years. This spectacular event can be viewed from the ground as well as by diving deep into the rift between the two plates near Iceland. A number of underwater photographers and scuba divers have taken part in this. Alexander Mustard, an example, is a diver and marine biologist who has studied this region and describes his adventure as amazing. Visitors may become sick as a result of the sheer walls and pure water, he says. Though the future cannot be predicted completely, experts can make educated guesses based on the current rate of plate motion, which is roughly 2.5 millimeters or 1 inch every year. Number 1. Black Smoker's Arctic Circle. When saltwater hits magma, some chimney-like formations arise underwater. These hydrothermal vents are similar to hot springs in that they spew out jets of water and fluids that reach temperatures of 370 degrees Celsius or 700 degrees Fahrenheit or higher. These vents, known as black smokers because of the color of their iron sulfide deposits, have been discovered in a variety of locations throughout our oceans. Their most northern position, however, was discovered in 2008 in the Arctic Circle between Norway and Greenland. In this clump of black smokers, there are 5 vents. One of them is nearly 4 stories tall, forming the world's largest sulfide deposit. This vent field's discovery was unexpected. Researchers had doubts that such a structure could exist in a location where tectonic plate expansion was so slow. These black smokers show how unpredictable and magnificent nature can be, while also hinting at other secrets lurking beneath the water's surface. That brings us to the end of today's video. If you liked the video, please leave a like and comment below. Also, if you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified when we upload a new video.